Hi, welcome to Love My Crafts. I'm Mary, and this is Friday Sews. You know, my eyes are going to keep looking over there. I had to switch the camera around because if I couldn't see what I was doing, I figured I'd mess it up. Welcome to my episode 1, first Friday Sews. So, what am I wearing? First of all, start with that. This was a tester for just a nice long sleeve winter shirt, and I used one of my tried and trues, the Ellie & Mac Everyday Tee, but I add sleeves and cuffs to it. So it's a Walmart bundle, and this fabric is so bad. I think it's a French terry, but it pulls everywhere, and I was just holding the cat. It came out okay fit-wise. I retraced the pattern and tried the full bust adjustment, and since it's a dolman, I had to look at a tutorial from Tomcat Stitchery, Whitney, because I had never done a full bust adjustment on dolman. So I had to retrace the pattern because I had learned that if you have trouble with this, a big wide neck, you need to go a size down and do a full bust adjustment. And I even did the upper high round back adjustment, and I still somehow have I don't like a wide neck because of that upper round, high round back, whatever that is. I like it to just come to like here. But anyway, it came out okay. I worn it second time, and it's probably the last time. So that's what I'm wearing. One of the things I've been making is flannel robes. I bought a king size set of flannel sheets for $25, and you get a lot of yardage in a king size set of sheets, let me tell you. And I used, I don't know if this is still in print, I think it's still on the site, Simplicity 1563. This has knit pajamas. I think the pants can be knit or woven, and it has robes. The only thing is this has inseam pockets, and I didn't like those, so I used the pockets from McCall's pattern. Both of these I think we got at Savers, which is a thrift store. And my robe is almost done. Let me just grab it. All that's left is the neckband, I guess you would call it. Big floppy sleeves, I don't care. And what I did is I used, this is my second one. I made one for my boyfriend. And when I didn't finish this part either. What I did is I used the top of the sheet for the front two pieces, and that gives you the hem already done. So it was fun, and I made the pockets go on the bias so they are a little bit different. So I made 2 of those, and that's been since Christmas, actually. This one would be done. And then I also made one so far, and I'm working on my second one. It's they used to be Do It Better Yourself Club, and now it's Copper Creek Patterns. And let me just find it. It's, oh, can't see it. The Billie blanket, wearable hoodie, wearable blanket. So I made one for my son. I made him try it on. I will try to pop a picture right there. When you buy $5 blankets from a discount store, they're not the best to work with. They don't have much stretch, and they're supposed to have stretch. So it was a little difficult, and the hood was the wrong size. It's supposed to cross right here, and it was too tight. So I had to open it up and It's all kind of messy, but it's just for hanging around the house. Because I was going to make them robes, but I didn't have enough sheet left, and I wasn't going to go buy another set of sheets. Made a car trash can. I'll put a picture of that here because I just gave it away. It was supposed to be for my daughter, but it was too small for her car. So I'm going to make another one, but I do have the fabric. One second. So I did the lining with this. It's called Outdoor Fabric at Walmart. It's waterproof canvas. And this is another from Walmart. It's not even a quilting cotton because it has a little bit of polyester. And this was on the outside with a Velcro strap to hang it from the back of your seat or your shifter. And I'm working on an apron for my sister. She gave me an old Dickies work apron. It's denim, really heavy denim with the rivets that they just tie a rope through usually. And it was down to her ankles. We're both very short. So I hemmed it and I made an adjustable strap for the neck and ties for the sides and sewed those in place. This right here is this is just a pocket for the hoodie. And it's all bumpy and this fabric is really cheapy blanket. So next, what I want to make is Butterick 6859. I'm going to do this is view C and E. There we go. Oh, sorry if it's backwards. Anyway, I have a few more Walmart bundles, so one of them will be a test. I have some sweater knits and some, it's like French terry, I guess. Not like this. There's some tie-dye sweatshirt. There's all kinds of things. I just want to try this because I keep seeing everybody make it. And it's a raglan, but usually when I make raglans, they end up way too wide. And these look like the neckline's high enough. So that I hope to make soon. I think that's next on my list once I finish this. Before I forget, hashtag Friday Sews was started by the wonderful Jen from Today in Jen's Sewing Room. And it's what's inspired me to make this video. This is my second time trying. My first time I looked even grumpier than I do now. And I'm not grumpy. I'm just tired. I'm usually in my pajamas when it's time for me to come in here and sew because it's almost bedtime. I have to get up at 4:30 in the morning to go to work. It's not much fun. And I usually only sew a little bit after supper and then from 8:30 on. So that's why I look grumpy. I guess that was life. What's going on in life? Let's see. Oh, it's a long weekend coming up, so hopefully I'll get lots of hours of sewing in. And I have a lot more to show and a lot more to chat about. So I hope to be doing a haul video soon because, of course, we get lots of things for Christmas. And I have a couple of Joann's gift cards burning a hole in my pocket. I hope to go there this weekend. And I also have to go to Hobby Lobby for yarn because I'm crocheting a cotton granny square. It's going to be a swimsuit cover for my vacation in April. So I'll have a haul soon. And I'm going to put some pictures up at the end of more most recent makes. I Should have had them in front of me, but I didn't. It took me long enough just to get this set up because nothing was working. So I would love it if you tell me in the comments what you worked on this week and where are you from? I'm from Rhode Island, which is a very small state in the US. It's part of New England, the upper northeast states, and it's very small. I already said that. If we have to go to the store and it's going to take longer than 20 minutes, we pack a lunch. Just kidding. I drive 45 minutes to work every day, but it's on the back roads in the woods, so it's not bad. So that's it for this week, I guess. Just wanted to introduce myself and make my first Friday sews and hope to do more hauls and who knows what else. Show you what I'm working on, maybe a sew along. Oh, I have to say, I couldn't find a sew along for this. I think I found one, but they weren't making a robe. And I hope this doesn't offend the big four lovers. I got back into sewing a couple of years ago, and it was with Indie Patterns, and they really do hold your hand. They give you very detailed instructions, color pictures, sometimes a video. Well, I had to read these instructions 4 or 5 times in a row, and I said, I don't know why people like these patterns. I don't even know what it's telling me to do. But then there was one little instruction that didn't make sense where they tell you to sew and then they tell you to sew right next to it. They don't tell you to sew in the seam allowance. I looked at another pattern. When they tell you this, they say sew 5/8 and then sew in the seam allowance and then trim, which if you're serging, you can sew 5/8 and then use the serger. But if they would just word it better or explain themselves or draw a better picture, I don't know. I had a hard time. I did it though. But I would love a sew along for this. If anybody ever wants to make this and do a sew along, if I ever want to make another one of these, I would need it. Anyway, that's it for now. Till next time, happy sewing.